Hi guys, I'm going to do a January empties video, although it's not actually just January, it's probably a bit of November and definitely December as well. I've been collecting stuff up because I wanted to do it as a blog post, but someone requested that I did some more videos, not just beauty box unveilings. And because I only have a webcam and not a video camera, I can't really do tutorials or anything like that, so I thought this was a good opportunity to do a video. I do have a camera which has a video function. If anyone can tell me how to use the Canon 5D Mark II and it not have one fixed focus point, then please let me know, because I would love to be able to use that. So anyway, on with my empties. The first thing that I have to show you is this, which is the Shiseido Sun Protection Compact Foundation. There's 12 grams in here and it costs £30. It's a little compact which is great for putting in your handbag. It covers any oily bits. It's not drying, it doesn't look cakey, it's just really, really nice. I discovered this because my friend was using it and she let me try it. She had it in SP60, which I believe is the darkest colour, and she gave me the end of her powder to use, and so I've ended up always buying SP60, and that's really dark considering I am NC20 in matte, which is very, and obviously you can see how pale I am. I am pale, but the good thing about this is it blends in, and normally on a night out I've got a little bit of fake tan on or something, so it's fine. The only problem I have with it is I keep it in my handbag and it smashes. So I haven't actually used this up. I've never used a full one up. It just always smashes. Normally hang on, let me show you. So it comes in a thing with a big fat sponge on the top, and then a mirror, and then the product here. Now normally I'll use the middle bit and then the edge bit will all smash, which has happened on this one and this one. And this one didn't get that far. It is literally, I've used it about twice before it smashed. And it's annoying because I love the product, but it just smashes. Perhaps I need to just keep it not in my handbag. And it's £30 as well, so it's not like, that's £90 worth of powder that I've got there that I haven't really been able to use properly. So I'm just going to show you on my chin. You can see it's a lot darker than my actual skin tone, but it blends in nicely. Some of my friends, well, my friend that introduced me to this uses this as just a foundation, but my skin's not good enough for that. So I will rebuy it because I like the product, but I'm just going to be a bit more careful with it in future. The next thing is this, which is Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Foundation, and last time I did an empties blog post, this was in it. I've rebought this and rebought this. I've probably used it for around a year. I stopped using it over the summer when I used Illamasqua's Skin Base Foundation, but I like this because it's got a lot of coverage without being really thick, and it's not totally matte. You still have a little bit of dewiness to your face without it being completely slick. So yeah, the colour that I use is Intensity 2. I just really like it. It's still not my holy grail foundation, but I must have bought loads of these. I probably buy a new one every 6 weeks. So that is my empty. That is £26.50 I think from John Lewis. The next thing is this, which is Simple Eye Makeup Remover, and this I just bought because I happened to be in Boots and I needed something because I knew that mine was running out. It's quite cheap, it's £3.39 in Boots. I seem to have always used the Lancome one, which I can't think what it's called now. Bifacils? Something. You always get it as a free gift from Lancome, and I've managed to live off them for most of my life. But they ran out, my little stock ran out, so I needed something just to keep me going until I found a good product again, or I got the chance to go to a department store again. And this has been absolutely fine. I've bought it again. It said that it's got vital vitamins in it, no oil, not greasy, no perfume, no colour, and it's fine. I was a bit worried that it would get off, that it wouldn't get off stubborn makeup, because at the time I was using Benefit's Their Real Mascara, which is really hard to get off. But it was fine, and yeah, like I said, I've bought that again and I will buy that again. Really like that. Nice inexpensive product. The next thing that I am going to show you is the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. I have used all of that up. I can't give you a price on that right now. Perhaps I can, hang on. But basically, translucent powder. Yeah, I have had this for quite a while. I know there's product inside. That's because I've tipped some of my Makeup Forever foundation powder into there out of my kit, just until I managed to get something for myself again. But it's lasted me a long time. It's brought me up to the American website. It's $34, which isn't very helpful. But yeah, there's 1 ounce in there. It's not cakey. It is totally see-through. It's quite fine. Not as fine as the Makeup Forever HD one, but it is quite fine. And I really enjoyed using it, and I would use it again. So that is that. The next thing is this Origins Modern Friction Nature's Gentle Dermabrasion. There's 4 ounces in here, which is 125 mils, also £30. I haven't used all of this up. I've had it for a while. I'm going to throw it away, that's why I put it in my empties. So I've had it for a while. Didn't really like it, because if you get this in your eye, oh my god, it stings like crazy. And I know that obviously you're not meant to put stuff like this in your eye, but it's lemon. Obviously I didn't, but when you wash it off, it seems to get in your eye. And it's lemony, and it's got the exfoliating particles in it, so together it's not a good combination. I just found that it didn't do what I needed it to do, but as you can see, it's gone really stringy, so I think it's past its, I just don't think it's good anymore. But I've used like that much of it, but it didn't change my life, so I won't be buying that again. Ugh, so sticky. Right, the next thing is my favourite, absolute favourite makeup product, which was this Stereo Rose, and it's a mineralised skin finish from MAC, and I was absolutely gutted when it ran out. That is the pan, although it still looks colourful. That is the pan. I'm wearing it now. It's got a little bit of a little shimmer in it, but it's this peachy colour. Oh, and it was limited edition, so I was absolutely devastated when I saw I'd got to the end. Because the pan wasn't showing through as silver and was showing through as the colour, I didn't realise, and then just realised that no more colour was coming onto my brush. So I put out a little message on Twitter seeing if anyone could recommend anything that was a good dupe, and someone contacted me to say that they had bought it and they didn't like it, so I bought it off them. So I have got my very own new Stereo Rose, which I'm so happy about. It is this colour. I just love it. It is beautiful. And people do comment. I'm going to do it on this hand because I've got foundation on that hand. People do comment on it quite a lot, more than when I'm wearing any other blusher. So I'm just going to do quite a heavy swatch just to show you what it's like. But you can see it on my face. So yeah, love this. I would totally recommend, if you can get your hands on it, then get your hands on it. And the annoying thing is I actually bought 2 of them at the time that it came out, and I sold one on eBay. Stupid. The next thing is this, which I've put in a bag. It's a bit greasy, and it's Moroccan oil, which I have since rebought. This is 100 mils, and I think it's about £30 as well. I've just bought it from Biopower. It came on, but this is absolutely wonderful. My favourite hair product. It smells amazing. I can smell it here from just where it's all over the bottle. But it's basically a hair treatment that you can put in your hair when it's damp, or you can use it when it's dry. You can use it before colouring. Just makes your hair feel so much smoother. If you've got curly hair, or whether you've got straight hair, I just love it. It probably makes my hair smooth without weighing it down, without making it greasy, and I just feel like it's doing good to my hair. I know there are argan oils on the market, but I prefer that one. I just love the smell of it. I've tried the macadamia oil one, and it doesn't compare in terms of smell and stuff like that. It's just wonderful. You just use 1 or 2 pumps on your hand, work it through your hair, like through the ends of your hair up, and it's amazing. You should try it. Try and get a sample. A lot of hairdressers are stocking it now. I've just bought the shampoo and conditioner as well, so I'm going to give them a go and hope that they are as good. The next product that I have finished is this Rimmel Flash Liner. And I got this as part of a prize that I won from AOFM, and I really like it. I've never used a pen eyeliner before. I don't know how much it is, probably around £5. But this is black, and I'm only throwing it away because it's not really coming out thick, and you know, the black isn't really black anymore. It's more grey. So because it's got quite a thin tip, you can get really quite thin. It's too light to show you now. But because it's thin, you can get a thin tip when you're doing this inner side of your eye, and then as you draw it out, it gets fatter, and it's just really easy to use. Like I said, it's the first time I used a pen liner, so it was really good, and I'll probably buy that again. Drop tip. The last 2 things that I have are 2 MAC eyeshadows, and they're ones that I constantly rebuy and rebuy. And the first one is Sable. That has all gone. That is a frost, but I have bought it again. And I'll show you what the colour is like. It's just a really nice, inoffensive brown, like a chocolate milkshake, but it's got a frost on it. It's a bit similar in finish to the Stereo Rose. It's not overly shimmery or anything like that. I just really like it. I have got it on somewhere in my eyeshadow today. And the other one is All That Glitters by MAC, which was a recent discovery of mine, but I will keep on buying it. I've got it in my palette, so I'll show you the colour that it looks like. But I'm going to rebuy it for myself as well. It's just a gold. This is what is the base of my eyeshadow today. I used it up today. That was my last little go. So those are my January empties. I hope that people have enjoyed it. I don't know if they will have, but please let me know, because if not, then I just won't bother doing this kind of video again. But as well, let me know if you've encountered the same problem, if you've used the Shiseido foundation and a way around it, or anything, because I do love it. So yeah, that's that.